How we doing, Charlie? How we doing? We good? Are you excited to see Jamali Maddix? Oh, we can do better than that, Charlie. Are you guys excited to see Jamali Maddix? Before he comes out, I'm going to come out and chat to you guys. So put your hands together, start clapping, start whooping, start cheering. Welcome to the stage, Raj Pujara. How we doing, Charlie? We good? Yeah. I love that. I love it. If someone's going to come in late now, they're going to think, fucking hell, Jamali's let himself go, isn't it?
Chippy tits.
What'd you say?
Chippy tits.
Chippy tits? What does that mean? Bees? What does that mean? No?
No.
You've made this awkward from the off, sir. What the fuck's a chippy tit? I'm looking at you, sorry, I keep looking at you for help. Well, that was nice. Who was that?
Man boobs, rather.
Man boobs. That's how we're starting.
That's how we're rolling.
Show, you better have a fucking six-pack. Let me see you. Let me see. Stand up, take your top off. Fuck yeah. Chippy tits. I love you, Charlie. We didn't have to do this day. We didn't have to be here. This is nice. Though, look, I do always have to start these things by getting logistics out of the way early because I do always see a few confused faces when I get up here. So let's just get it out of the way now. I am not the bearded lady from The Greatest Showman. I did that gig recently. Someone at the back went, "No, you're baby Hagrid." It's like my neighbour's kid calls me Moana's friend. I don't know what to do. I'll be honest. My name is Raj. I'm actually fully Indian. I don't look it. It's a bit of a party trick for me. We got any Indians in? Cool. Fine, fair enough. All right. It's like Downing Street in here now, isn't it? Just the IT guy left. All right. I wish I didn't have to tell people I was Indian. I wish they just knew, right? But I appreciate it. My skin's very fair. I was about 9 years old when I went to my dad. I said, "How come I'm white and you're brown?" And he just looked at me and went, "I think the milkman came round." And I didn't know what that meant. I thought they bathed me in milk. I was like, all right, I guess this is what Michael Jackson did. I was way older till I realised he called my mum a slag. But what a time to be Indian. We're killing it right now. Flying, thriving. We just had the first Prime Minister whose name my mum could pronounce. We landed on the south side of the moon. Did you see this? We landed on the south side of the moon. No one's done that before. We did that shit, yeah. A lot of people think moon landings are fake, right? They think they're done in studios and stuff. But I think this one's real. Because I've seen Bollywood special effects. Ain't no way. We're the most populated country in the world now. 1.4 billion people. Overtook China. Yeah. We're fucking. Remember when we used to dance around the trees? No, we're doing it now. Imagine what we could do with that though, man. We could build a massive army. We could take shit over. We can get Britain back. You can keep Jordan. Problem is, no one's scared of Indians, right? Like if I said to you the Russians are coming, you'd be like, "Oh shit, the Russians are coming." If I said the Indians coming, you'd be like, "He better not forget those bloody poppadoms." That's how we'll get you. We'll get the royal family to give the jewels back that they stole from us. Yeah, our jewels, took them. Although I think the royal family can keep the jewels, because for me, the royal family are the most traditionally Indian family I have ever seen. Think about it, right? They live at home until they get married. They follow in their parents' footsteps, and as soon as they marry out the race, gone. I appreciate the clap, sir. The rest of Charlie didn't give a shit. No. Anyone been to India before? Yeah, you been, sir? No? You alright? You just by yourself? Yeah. Just all four seats, chilling. Alright. He'd shout chippy tits at you or whatever he shouted. It's a beautiful country, man. I recommend you going, man. It's beautiful. I've been twice, actually. First time I went was on a family trip, and we were driving through the mountains. It was like a 14-hour journey. It was me, my sister, my dad, and my uncle. And we got pulled over by the police, and my dad got arrested. He got arrested for kidnapping 2 white children. And the police officer asked me, he's like, what's your dad's name? And I said, Dudwaro. Now that is not my dad's name. It's not how you say dad in my language either. But it is how you say milkman. Got that motherfucker back. The second time I went was for a wedding, actually. Beautiful ceremony. Thing is, they didn't tell me it was mine. If you thought I was upset, she was devastated. I didn't go through it because I'm not a fan of relationships, and my mum's done with me now as well. She's given up on me. When I was 18, she said to me, Raj, just find a nice Indian Gujarati girl, get married. Then I turned 22, she was like, she doesn't have to be Gujarati. Just find a nice Indian girl, get married. Then I turned 25, she was like, she doesn't have to be Indian. Black, white, Chinese, whatever makes you happy, just get married. Then I turned 29, she was like, it doesn't have to be a girl. Now I'm 36, she's going, why don't you buy a dog or something? Their companionship. We got single people in Chorley, single people make some noise? 4 of you, all right. You're not single, sir? No? She mad at you, or? Oh, okay. What's up with you guys, man? You alright there? Yeah, you having fun? Yeah, okay. You didn't say yes straight away, that's not cool. Single. We got app couples, people meet on the apps up here? Yeah. I'm a big fan of the apps, 4 single people. If you're on the apps, you've got to do the apps like me. I promise you'll be fine, right? My trick, I swipe everyone right. I'm not even looking at the phone. Sometimes I'm driving. That's the trick. You got to hit radiuses. That's how I ended up in Chorley. I met my ideal match doing this. She was just like me. Physically, unfortunately. But once we got rid of the beard, she was the best 88 of my life. Skinny people call it 69. That's a thinker, that one. Judging by a lot of your faces, you visualise. That's on you. I'm a big guy. I like being a big guy. I think I'd look weird if I was skinny, you know. I've got a big head. I'd look like a lollipop that's hit the carpet. But I'm also the sort of big where if I got up at a restaurant and I went, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, you think, he's going for a shit. I started my New Year's resolution early. I started going to the gym in August last year. I lost 40 kg since August last year. Yeah. 4 of you cheered for that. The rest of you looked at me like, what the fuck did you used to look like? I was fat as fuck, man. Listen, I'd drop something on the floor, I'd look at it like, maybe I don't need it. But there's 2 parts to losing weight, right? The first is you've got to go to the gym. The gym's very important. I'm a big fan of the gym. But it's the membership guys that I can't stand. Because they'll always ask me stupid questions, right? They'll get me in the office, they'll get behind their computer, they'll be like, Raj, how tall are you? About 5'8". How much do you weigh? About 130 kg at the time. And then he'll type away on his computer for ages. Then he'll come back to me and he'll be like, Raj, do you know you're overweight? Yes, I mean, a blind man could hear my footstep and tell you I'm overweight. What did you need the computer for? Then they always follow up with, what are you looking to achieve from the gym? I'm thinking it's clear, right? I'm just gonna have fun with this guy. I'm trying to grow my calves, actually. Let's just get those bigger, carry the rest of me around, we'll be all right. Then you got the personal trainers. We got any personal trainers in? Good, wankers. I can't stand them. Money-grabbing, glorified PE teachers. I'm sick of them. Give me a cheer if you got a personal trainer. Oh, get rid, honestly. Don't do it. Even if you're thinking about it, don't do it. Do what I do, right? My trick. I wait for someone else to get a personal trainer, and then I follow them around. That's Indian economics right there. Sometimes you got to lean in, like, can we do back today, actually? Then you got to eat right. You got to eat right if you want to lose weight, right? That's very important. I'm a big fan of food. Like, we all know that one person, usually at work, who's like, oh my gosh, I've been so busy, I forgot to eat. I'm the sort of guy who forgot he ate. That's my problem. And I'll eat again. I can't gauge you lot's age. I can only say about 5 rows out. I can't tell if there's people my... Give me a cheer if you're in your 30s. Okay, all right. Give me a cheer if you're in your 30s. You live with your parents. I'm having a tough time with this side of the room. Huh? Is that the same dude as well? You better have a mansion, motherfucker. Show me your floor plan.
Rooms to rent.
Rooms to rent. Who'd want to live with you? You got missus?
I'll be with my kid.
You what?
I'm here with my kid.
You're here with your kid?
No missus.
No missus.
Single.
Okay.
Rocking it.
Nice, man. How's single life going for you?
As well as it could be going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how old's your kid?
16.
Yeah. You reckon they're happy to be sat next to you right now?
First comedy experience.
It's his first comedy, probably his last with you, to be honest. Dad, you know when we said we'll do stuff together? Let's not. He'll be at the custody battle, we'll be like, actually, I'll just stay with mum. Don't worry about it. Dad keeps getting his top out at venues. I'm 36, I live with my parents, man. Listen, I think that makes me the smartest man in the room, actually. Think about it, right? My clothes are always clean. There's always food in the kitchen. And I can keep an eye on my inheritance. My dad's like, I'm off to Waitrose, does anyone want anything? I'm like, I think you mean Lidl. You better calm down, daddy. I know one Asian that don't live with her parents. Shamima Begum. That is factually correct. She joined ISIS, she tried to kill us, her appeal to come into the country is rejected, right? Those are the rules. Then there was that girl in Poland who thought she was Madeleine McCann, remember her? Yeah, she had the eye mark, she had the moles on the skin. Like, imagine it was her. But she's Polish now, innit? Brexit means Brexit. All right, not in Chorley, cool. Be honest, I was worried about that one. It's nice. I feel like we're friends now, though. I feel like we're friends. I feel like I can share with you. I'm going through a bit of a dry spell at the moment. For those of you that don't know what a dry spell is, it's a lack of sex. And I know what you're thinking. How? Honestly, the dry spell was so bad. I was in a lift the other day. I pressed the button and the woman's voice went, going down. I was like, don't tease me. I think it's tough for Indian men, right? We're not the face of any brands. We're not big Hollywood stars. Like, no woman goes on Pornhub and searches Indian man. It's not a fantasy. Plumbers, pizza delivery drivers, taxi drivers, those are all fantasies. Those are all jobs we do. I say that though, but I did go on a date recently. I say date, it was a Tinder match. It was 11 p.m. I texted you up. She was, right? So I'm on my way to hers. It's a little bit out of London where I live. I get outside, text her to say I'm outside, thinking I'm going inside, because that's how it works. But she threw a curveball. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm a gentleman. I drove her to McDonald's, right? So on our way to McDonald's, I'm a little bit out of London. I thought, let me make a bit of small talk. I was like, what's there to do around here? She said, nothing. It's full of packies. I was like, what? She said, yeah, they're everywhere. They do what they want. They walk through the graveyard to get to the mosque. Mr. Singh in the shop, he stinks, and his stock stinks too. I was like, Mr. Singh? Mr. Singh sounds Indian, not Pakistani. She said, same thing. And then she said, where are you from? Now, usually I stick up for my people. But the dry spell was real. I was like, me? I'm Colombian. No, I'm a proud Indian man. I will stand up for myself next time. You know what she didn't mention though? She didn't mention that Indians are cheap. We're cheap, but we're proud of it, right? Like panic buying, that's a white people thing. You won't see Indians in those queues. We got everything already. I remember my dad went to Tesco once. He got 10 items and he got 8 of them for free using his clubbing points because he can't say club card points. Now, normal couple, wife looks at husband and says, well done, babe, you got a bargain. My mum, she's like, 10 items, 8 for free. why did you buy the other two? She's so cheap, she could catch my dad cheating and be like, did you book a hotel? We got a bed at home. Did you use a condom? Put it in the dishwasher. She's cheap. I love how that was the line, but Madeleine McCann was cool. Alright, surely. It's not all bad being Indian though, there are some perks. I've got great savings. I've got a good inheritance coming my way. But I could have got kicked out of the house for the smallest little thing, right? I got caught smoking when I was younger. Now my dad's a man of very few words. He just looked at me and said, Raj, you carry on smoking, you'll get out of the house. Simple as that. I don't learn. I went back to him. I said, Dad, I'm seeing this girl, it's going really well. You got any advice? He said, Raj, you can't have a girlfriend until you get married or you get out of the house. He don't mess about. But me and my dad were very close. I went back to him. I said, Dad, all my friends are doing it. I'm a bit short on cash. I'm thinking about selling drugs. And my mum came running out the kitchen. She's like, what? What's the profit margin? She'll do anything for the cash. She'll be out in the street with me like, I got the hash or the coke, which one you want? And you'll just look at her like, why is it in a condom? I love my parents, I do, they're very funny people, but they did screw me over. They called me Raj, which means king, quite nice, I think I carry it quite well. Alright then. My surname though is Pujara, which starts P-O-O. And the second half of my surname, Jara, in my language, directly translates to diarrhea. So I am literally king shit shit. Which I also think I carry quite well. I thought I'd see more beards up north. We done with beards? We don't like beards? Little beard. We done? We don't like beards? That's good. Yeah, it's a bit up and down having a beard though, isn't it? Can't really eat sandwiches anymore. Airport security see more of me than my ex-girlfriend. But extra meat and chips at the kebab shop because he thinks I'm a relative, it's a perk. But often I walk down the street, right, and a fellow bearded man will see me and he'll say, Salam alaikum. Now I'm not Muslim, but I'm not racist. I done RE. So I look back at him and I'm like, wa alaikum salam. Now I sell Qurans. Not because I converted, but my mum said, anything for the Prophet. One guy got it. That's a Chorley education system right there. None of you did RE. No, I'm Hindu. We do this thing in Hinduism, right? We put a bit of food in front of statues of the gods and it's considered blessed. And my mum does it every morning. And she offered me some and I was like, no, I'm all right. She said, no, you can't say no, it's bad luck. So I was like, fine. So I went to go get it. She said, no, not with your left hand. I was like, why? She said, it's bad luck. I was like, why? And she said, it's because you wipe your arse with your left hand. And I just thought, Mum, if only you knew what I did with my right hand. It's one for the wankers. You guys are fun. Before I go, let me hear you one more time. You guys excited to see Jamali Maddox? That's great. Before I go, do me a favour. That is, follow me on Instagram. It's Lord_Raj, 2 J's, because there's another one. You fucking prick. My dad says I don't have enough followers, and if I don't get them up, he's going to make me marry my cousin. I don't care if you follow me or not. She is kind of hot. I'm joking. I'm not from that bit of India. That bit's called Pakistan. That joke is going to get me stabbed. Badly look out and I thought, I'm safe. Anyone from Pakistan in? Alright. It's always nice to do gigs like these when I'm driving up to Chorley. Because, my dad came to this country in 1972 from Uganda. And he used to always say to me growing up, you'll never know what it feels like to be the only brown guy with white people staring at you. Thank you, Chorley. Got loads to talk about tonight. Listen, we're going to take a little 20-minute break, so go grab a drink. If you see that guy, nipple cripple him. Do it from me. Grab his little chippy titties or whatever he said, twist them, and then slap around the back of the head. Okay, maybe don't do that bit, but nipple cripple him. And let his son watch. You guys have been fantastic. I'll be right. Thank you very much.